One of Dynamo's best known public stunts is his bus levitation trick, in which he appears to be flying through London next to a double-decker bus. Only mildly holding onto the bus with one of his hands. Hundreds of accidental spectators were shocked to suddenly catch a glimpse of a man hovering alongside the bus, cruising the city like the whole thing was nothing new to him at all. So how did Dynamo manage to pull off this amazing feat? The solution is quite simple and pretty obvious once you really think about it. He used a fake arm. Notice how his right arm doesn't really move or bend even slightly. That's because it isn't really his arm, but rather a firm metal rod attached to the bus and disguised as an arm. His real arm is concealed under his clothes, squeezed tightly against his body. He wears a harness which is connected to the metal rod, and that is how he stays in the air. His legs and his left hand are of course free to move around, make the illusion more convincing. The bus Dynamo is attached to is of course not a random bus he found in the middle of London. The bus driver knows what is going on. Dynamo didn't just float up there, he was carefully attached to the bus, and only then the ride through London began. Same is true for the ending scene. He doesn't just let go of the bus and levitate gently to the ground. It's just a neat camera trick.
Wow, it looks
Beautiful.
expensive as well. That's the one, yeah? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Watch.
In this fascinating trick, Dynamo puts his hand right through what appears to be a firm, glass-covered showcase and pulls out a necklace, seemingly moving his hand straight through the glass without any apparent problem. How exactly does Dynamo do it? The solution is pretty simple. There is a hole in the glass. However, in the video, we see no hole in the glass. How is this possible? The reason why we don't see the hole is that it is very cleverly concealed. Did you happen to notice the mat on which Dynamo's left hand is resting? Why on earth is that there? The answer is obvious. That's where the hole in the glass is. You see, the glass is actually movable. As long as we can see the glass on the spot where Dynamo puts his hand through, the whole glass is positioned so that the hole is under the mat. But after Dynamo conceals that area with his other hand, our vision is blocked and the glass is moved so that the hole is right under the Dynamo's hand. He then reaches through the hole, takes the necklace and takes his hand out again. Once his hand is out, the glass is moved back into the previous position, concealing the hole again. He then removes the hand that he used to cover that area and the glass under it appears normal, since the hole in it has already been hidden again. The movement of the hole in the glass is concealed by Dynamo's left hand. In this trick, Dynamo appears on the top of pretty high building to the surprise of
bystanders, he leans over the roof and starts walking downwards. He walks down the entire building and then just walks away like it was nothing. People on the street are amazed and cannot. How does he do it? Dynamo uses the old trick magicians have used for centuries to create the illusion of levitation. He is on a wire, but how come nobody sees this way? Well, for starters, the trick was performed at night when it was very dark and the whole scene wasn't really visible well. Most of the spectators are also looking at Dynamo from below, so Dynamo's body helps to obscure what is happening above him too. But even more important than this is the kind of wire he uses. It is very thin but nonetheless very strong wire, probably similar to what David Copperfield used in his levitation illusions. Wire that thin is hardly visible even in daylight and therefore completely visible by night. The wire is attached to something at the top of the building at the angle which enables Dynamo to walk down building without fluctuating.
This trick is one of the most tricky and complex tricks yet, which was carried out by the famous magician Dynamo in South Africa for only one time and did not repeat. This trick has amazed the world and spread this video very widely, where the magician Dynamo brought a completely empty bucket and showed it to the audience and cameras. The bucket appeared empty. Dynamo shakes the bucket slightly to get out a small fish which struck the public with astonishment and even strange that the quantity of fish was very large. Dynamo continued to shake the bucket for more than 13 seconds to appear before him a large comb of fish. It is really an exclamation and makes everyone puzzled and amazed by what he sees. So how can a small bucket out that amount of fish that is equivalent to 3 times its size? To solve this puzzle, we have only two options. The first option is the conviction that this magician actually possessed the miraculous power of nature. By the second option, after long search and foundering the video, it turns out that the secret lies in the bucket used by the Dynamo, where it appears that the bucket that he used was specially manufactured for this trick. The logical analysis of what we see is that this Aquarius was made from the inside the strained piece in this trick. A mirror was created as a wall for this piece, where the center performs an illusion and reflects the empty side. Everyone sees this and thinks bucket is really empty. Behind this mirror, small fish were placed in a net and organized manner. They also operate under a small opening when the bucket shakes and closes. For this reason, you notice that whenever the magician shakes the bucket, a new fish appears. But some may say it is conceivable that all these fish were hidden inside the simple part of the area. Of course, this fish cannot only accommodate one bucket, but more than 3. But the magician was changing the bucket whenever the angle of photography changed. He used 3 buckets in this scene and not 1 bucket. But the scenes where the bucket was changed have been deleted. In order to prove to you that this video has been modified and deleted a lot of scenes, check out this shoot and notice this child standing next to the magician completely. After changing the angle of photography and at the same moment, it turns out that the magician formed the fish and there is no child next to him. So, how he disappeared suddenly? This indicates that many scenes have been deleted. I think that all these viewers are also involved in this trick.